Good morning. I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com. Welcome to Psychic Cafe. Happy Easter, everybody. Monday, the 5th of April today. And Chicken Cat's in. Hey, Christine. Hey, Maria. How are you both? You having a good Easter? Why can't the camera see me and this crystal ball now? It's not showing as much as it usually shows. It's all kind of cropped in. I don't get why. I don't understand why at all. It can usually go from the light switch up there down to this crystal ball, and this crystal ball is usually down. Oh, wait. Maybe it's okay, maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm going crazy. Hey, Philomena. I'm confused. Let's get some cards out anyway. Maybe I'll get less confused. So the boat didn't go yesterday. In fact, nothing happened this weekend. Hey, Conscious C. Nothing happened this weekend. It was supposed to happen. Hey, Nikki. Sorry, Nikki, didn't have to, I only just saw your message just before I came on here. I was doing private readings, so I wasn't on Facebook. Yeah, nothing happened this weekend. It was supposed to happen, but I did have a really good weekend. And yeah, it seems people are damaging themselves. There's all kinds of crazy stuff going on out there with other people. But it does look like we can't see as much, doesn't it? It's weird. Hey, beautiful. Oh, chicken. She's just gazing up at me. There is something different about it. I've taken the cover off my phone because it was all going yellow. But that should make a difference. Maybe I've just got the tripod in a different position. Oh, maybe the cleaners moved the table. I don't know. Something's going on. It feels different. Chicken's being cute. Let's get some cards out. So as always, I'm going to get some cards out for the collective. Do some channeling. See what messages we want to be told. But if you've got a question for your higher self or you want some guidance from your higher self, it's by donation. So if you just check out that pinned comment in the live chat, it's at the top there. It says it's by donation, super chat, super sticker, or there's a PayPal link in there. Donate away. And if you've got a question for your higher self, then just put a capital Q in the start of your comments so that I can find it. I think we got one already. I had a massive, yeah, it's Nikki. Thanks, Nikki. I had a massive workout yesterday morning, like massive. I did my knee thing, which took about an hour, and then I wasn't done. Then I did some strength stuff, and yeah, I did a good workout. And then I rode to the other town. What was I can't remember. I had a good day yesterday. Came home and cleaned my kitchen, I defrosted my freezer, I did all of that stuff. And then I got my cleaners to come in as well and change the bed. And now my place is feeling really good. I like days like that sometimes. I was just in the mood for it, you know. I was feeling very functional yesterday. Nikki, have you got a question for yours? I didn't look in that email, in fact. If you put one in there. Didn't see it. Chicken's tickling me. Camera's disconnected. Right. I was supposed to get a massage on Saturday. That didn't happen. I was supposed to be going on a boat yesterday. That didn't happen. It's going to happen though. Just toward the end of this month. In fact, closer to my birthday is when it's going to happen, which is good. But that's good because it's actually a themed party on one of those boats that's got a slide on it. And it's a themed party, it's Hawaiian theme. Anyway, I found these Hawaiian dresses, but they're in China. Um, and was going to order them, but they weren't going to arrive before the party yesterday. So I didn't get them for me and my friends. So, but now I've ordered them. Hopefully they'll arrive. So that's exciting. Yeah, and it's near my birthday, so someone else can put my birthday party on. It's a guy. He had a scooter accident, so that's why it's cancelled. But it was his 50th birthday, is why we're all going. I don't know the guy. I don't think, but he was kind of doubling up with a friend of mine whose birthday was. He's a few years younger than me, I think. So yeah, it should just be like a joint birthday party, big boat, kind of fun boat around the island. We've got the Sentinel, protection from dark forces. Hi, Mystic Visions. The Sentinel, perfection. Perfection, no. Protection from dark forces is what I'm getting now. Okay, that reminds me of the energy update for today, because it was about the empath and the narcissist. It's about, well, that was one example of what could be going down today. It's about saying no, being the Queen of Swords, standing up for ourselves. It's getting to that point where we're like, I'm not putting up with people with bad energy anymore. I'm making a new decision for myself. So, I mean, and that could happen in any part of your life. It could be someone on Facebook. It could be someone in your family. It could be a partner. It could be someone you work with. It could be anyone. But it's that deliberation point of being the Queen of Swords, saying no more, not doing this anymore. It was about people pleasing. So that Sentinel, it could just be your mood is the Sentinel. So you're being protected by getting to the end of your tether, reaching the end of your rope, that kind of thing. Just blowing up at someone saying, that's it, I'm done. I'm done. What's your question, Nikki? My message has really touched your soul. Oh, awesome, Mystic. Talked about magnets as well in the energy update today. Oh, my body hurts. I did a really good workout yesterday. I'm building up my strength right now. Thanks, Cheryl. Oh, look at this. I love this card. I love the colours in it. Yeah, I was talking about magnets in the energy update today. It was saying like if you've got great energy and you're working on yourself and you're trying to manifest all of these great things in your life and you're asking for them, if you've got like a crappy partner in your house, in your bed, or crappy friends around you all the time or whatever, and the universe wants to give you your gifts, the things that you're asking for, but you've got someone right by your side who isn't attracting that stuff, that's got a repelling force against that stuff, you're not going to be able to attract it, right? The universe isn't going to give you the things that you're asking for, even if you've got that vibration, if you're going to share them with someone that hasn't got that vibration. So you've got to be careful. Congratulations, Maria. So magnets, yeah. New directions. How beautiful is this card? We've got new directions here. 45. Let me read this out and then I'll get to you, Nikki, with your magnets. So I likened it to magnets, you know. If you're, say, a positive magnet, if you've got like a partner or a friend or people that you're hanging around with all the time that's a negative magnet and they're repelling what you're attracting, yeah, you're going to be attracted to each other because you're opposing forces, but you're going to be repelling away what you asked for. New directions, departure, new perspective, goodbyes. You see, that's the energy today. We've got to chop someone's head off today. A dandelion is an airship traveling through the sky, with the top hat as the basket these men are flying away in. One man jumps out of the basket and sails off on a flying dandelion seed. It takes him far away. That's us today, jumping out of the basket on a flying dandelion seed. It takes him far away while the other men wave goodbye and wish him well. This story illustrates ending and departures that are necessary to gain new perspectives in life. It takes courage to change directions and abandon old habits, but if you're bold enough, you can fly towards something new, a dream, a place, or even yourself. And you know what? In the energy update today, it said you might be surprised at how much, when you just do this release of that person or those people, how fast your stuff comes in. Because we had money in there, we had divine power as well. Queen and King of Pentacles showed up, but the Queen of Swords was the first card out, so got to cut something off. Nikki, what's this magnetic type energy I'm feeling? It's getting stronger, literally swaying you around. What is it? Thanks, Cheryl. Have you got a question for your reading, Cheryl? Thanks for your donation. Nikki, what is it? Check and see her, look. She's sitting by my cards. She's being a cuddler. Okay, Nikki. Not writing all day, that sounds like good fun. Nikki, jealousy and blame. So I'm not picking up a good energy from this. It's yeah, it's not a good energy. Is it someone in your family? Annoyed at you for not taking the blame for something? I mean, you know, if you're off doing good stuff, there could be someone in a family who's taking heavy burdens, or they think they are, looking after everyone else, going, who's Nikki to be going off and having a good time when I'm left here looking after somebody, doing this, that, whatever. It's something like that. Someone's jealous of you. They're blaming you because they think that you should be doing something that they're doing. Feels like family to me. Anyway, that's the magnetic thing. But this is what's really going on. So you're feeling, they must be really annoyed at the moment because you're feeling that their energy trying to pull you. Respect, and you're on track. So you're teaching them self-respect through respecting yourself. You're on track. Things are blowing up in their face. I mean, that's what we've got to do, right? That's what happens is we are, you know how we got that message about we've got to be able to, we just got to accept that when we're loving ourselves, when we're doing great things for ourselves, we're going to be inspirational to some that are just behind us, right? But we're going to be inspirational in a bad way to others. We're still inspiring them, but it causes a tower moment for them. It's triggering to them. They want to fight against us, you know, they want to blame us for it. That's still inspiring them. She'll get it. Oh, she. There you go. It's a woman in your family, it feels like. Hello, everybody. Hi, guys. Hi, Sauce. Hi, Heather. Heather, you released past toxic souls on Saturday. Very hard, heavy. Oh, God. Puke for 6 hours non-stop. Good. I mean, not good that you're puking, but good to have that release. And yeah, my body does stuff like that. I tend not to puke. I tend to have the runs when I've had a big release like that. Let all that shit go. Cheryl, guidance on the best way to deal with CK. Calvin Klein. Cheryl and Calvin Klein. Oh, Wow, there you go. With fresh eyes, be supportive towards CK because they've transformed. You might be very surprised, Cheryl. There's a change in them. And so be supportive, just see where they're at. I mean, I'm not saying like they're a completely new person, they are just like amazing now. But there has been a transformation, so yeah, be supportive of them. Take them kind of new and then see where they're at now. Don't presume that they're completely transformed as you would want them to be, though. Yeah, don't project anything onto them. Just, yeah, see where they're at now. You've had resistance to CK before. Don't carry that with you this time. But don't be silly either. I mean, you know how a lot of us can tend to have those rose-tinted spectacles at the handy, put them on and see people's potential. It might get you excited that they've transformed a little. But yeah, be supportive to them. And the resistance that you've had to them is more about you having come through a similar kind of a transformation before, and you not being sure about that transformation, not being like 100% trusting. It's like quitting smoking. When we quit smoking and we're not completely comfortable with that, we tend to be the biggest vigilante, like complaining about everyone else smoking. And then when we're totally comfortable with that transformation that we're no longer smoke, then we can drop it. We're not a vigilante anymore. We're not down on everyone that's smoking anymore. We can drop it. That's that resistance thing, right? So once we're totally comfortable with the change that we've made in our lives and that transition is complete in ourselves, we're no longer resistant to it in anyone else. But while we're transitioning ourselves, we're resistant to it in other people. That's where you're at right now with CK. They are transforming, but it was going to be a mixture of good and triggering your insecurity about yourself in those similar transformations. I believe in yourself. You're welcome. Plain Penny? What about exciting Penny? Yeah. Quitting smoking is such a pain in the ass. I've got to do it again. I smoke when I have a drink. It's silly. I don't need to. I'm not addicted to it. But like I'll have a drink at the weekend. Like yesterday, as the sun was going down, I had 2 little beers and 2 little cigarettes as well. Teeny tiny. I've got these teeny tiny cigarettes. I don't know why I do it. It's just habit. Gotta stop that. But yeah, it's hard, isn't it? It's hard to be around smokers when we quit smoking. Okay, let's get more cards out. Let's get a goddess out. Excitement. Dancing live band. Awesome. It does sound like fun. Let's get a goddess out. Chicken's got lots of tourists to hang out with at the moment. There's a heap of people here. It's weird. It's weird because just, for a whole year it's been so quiet on this island and now we've got tourists. Like, what's going on? It's starting again. These two, they've announced that they're going to shorten the quarantine period, so more tourists will be coming. Psyche. Psyche. Triggering character. Nice. Getting some alone time. Oh, it's so good, hey? You got closed down for COVID again. We're opening up. Start worrying about what's going on in Myanmar, hey? Persistence. I don't know much about it because I don't watch the news or anything. But I'm hearing stories. It's not good. Oh, chicken. She just hangs out with them all, getting treats in and out of the rooms and stuff. She comes to see me and she just stares at me when there's tourists around, hearing noises, looking at me with a concerned look on her face, going, who are these people? Thanks, Ariabo. Psyche, persistence. Goddess of the soul, Psyche is here to lift you back up so that you may persist. Remember that the ability to stick to something will be your greatest advantage. We've been told to persist for a long time now, haven't we? Long-term plans, persist, keep on working towards something. There's been a lot of messages like that lately. So let's do it. Let's persist. Don't cave in now. Don't back down thinking you can't get what it is that you want. Ariabo. Ariabo? You have a message from higher self when you have space. Wow. It's crazy, gang. Is it just like the numbers of people that are being tested there? Or actually sick people? Because who cares? Like, we're probably all carrying around flu virus all the time if we were tested for it. But is it actually people getting sick or not? Ariabo, would love a message from my higher self. Would you have space? Okay. Message from your higher self. Ariabo. Thanks for your donation. Nice. So, you're headed towards success, Ariabo. And the camera stopped working. Oh, it's fully stopped working. Hang on. I'll be quiet for a while because I've got to shut this thing down. There we go. I should be back now. Sick people. Oh, wow. We had a monk die after getting the vaccine in this country this weekend. Not good for people's. He was sick, of course. Heart problems and stuff. Diabetes or whatever, you know. The usuals. Yeah, viruses do what viruses do, right? Okay, let's get back to Ariabo. We've got respect and success here. So respecting people's success. You're headed towards success. But this is saying that you've got a bit of a resistance to other people's success. You've got a bit of resistance to success. Full stop. And you'll be able to see that in judgment of other people's success, right? So it's like you can tell if people are open to abundance or not with what they say about rich people. You know, people reveal it in their opinions about rich people, of how resistant they are to their own success or whatever. So you've got a resistance to success. You'll see the clues of what that is when you think about people that shouldn't have that success, right? And so the more we get on our path to success, the more we respect those that have success, no matter whether we believe in what they are doing or not. They've still pursued that. They've still had that tenacity and pursued something. There's something in that anyway. It doesn't matter if they don't agree with us, you know. They could be making pink balloons and we like blue balloons, but we can still be respectful of their success and the development that they've had to go through and the tenacity that they've had to have to create that success. So don't push your success away. Open up to that, because it does, whether we like what someone is doing or not, it's still great that they're doing that. Do you know what I mean? So, also, rest and understanding. Got to know when to push and when not to. When to push and when not to. When to work toward it and when not to. When, in other words, when to rest and change our minds about it, shift our vibration about it. So it seems to me like you might have hit a bit of a roadblock with success. And this is saying, take a step back, sort your vibration out toward it, question your beliefs about it before you get going again. There you go. Yeah, resting. There you go. Thanks for clicking like. I didn't click like on it. Usually before I come on, I go on as a watcher on my phone, click like on it, but I didn't today because I was doing private readings. Because I got a lot of videos to make today. A lot. Flues. It's potent. Well, we know a lot about this one. Usually we don't know that much about. Usually there's not such a big deal made about viruses. But it's acting like viruses do. Exactly the same as other viruses do. It's just been made a big deal of. Like they could do it with everything. Like I told you, if they did the same with the flu, if they put it on the news and started testing everyone about it, we'd all be like, the flu's terrible, it's killer, and it does. All of them do. All of the viruses, it's what they do, is they take down the weak. That's why you gotta be strong. Oh, we're opening up. I love the way Thailand's been dealing with it. Very sensible about it. Relaxation. Check in, do you want to go out? Got relaxation here. Let's relax. Got the cat out. Relaxation. Meet Molly like a cloud. She's the embodiment of that luscious state between purring and sleep. Molly understands the healing magic of stretching her paws, arching her back, letting out a long meow, then settling into a cozy circle of softness and rest. For a moment or maybe longer, let go of everything you feel you have to do and consciously relax your body and mind. Slow down your breath. Savor the stillness between each inhale and exhale. Close your eyes, unwind, soften. You deserve the gentle healing of relaxation. Nice. Relaxation. Let's get a magic card out. Magic. Magic. So what have we got here? We're being protected, but it's us protecting ourselves, really. We've got persistence. It's got to be in things for the long term. Taking a new direction, going against the norm, jumping out of that basket and flying off by ourselves, and relaxing as we go. We're very lucky here. We're relaxed about all of those rules. It's kind of, you can spot the tourists because they've got masks on. Like, what are you doing? You're on that essential thing again. We're pretty much living like normal here. And it is just weird that the tourists are coming back. Let's get used to that again. Traffic on the roads. I've got so used to just being able to ride around on my bike. Like, you can go over the other side of the road like this. You can just pull out onto the road. Very quiet. Now there's people. Sacrifice. What can you let go of? The tourists have their masks on. That's how they reveal themselves. Sacrifice. Do you feel you're being kept in the dark? Do you feel like you're buried? Do you? Redefine your thoughts to contemplate that you're not buried but planted. Why would we feel buried? Oh, stuck? Do you feel stuck? Is that what it's saying? Stuck in the mud. You're planted. Soon it'll be your time to bloom, to be aware and to know. But for now you must merge with the darkness in order to grow. The maiden has sacrificed her ego to become a primal self. Her reptile-like spine descends from a pineal gland and plunges deep into the earth, rooting her into the mother's dark embrace and plugging her into Gaia's source. Is she emerging from the earth or being drawn down into it? Both aspects are appropriate to consider. On one hand, she is planting, on the other, she's blooming. When this card appears, it's time to consider what you're willing to sacrifice, to let go of, what you're prepared to recycle in yourself, in people, places, and things around you in order to nourish and grow. The harder the sacrifice, the greater the exponential growth. The harder the sacrifice, the greater the exponential growth. Hey, Sandy. Sacrifice. Let's sacrifice Sandy. I think there might be homework on this one. Oh, yeah. The grand silence. Sacrifice speech for a day in order to really hear. You know, something that I've been doing lately is I hardly go on Messenger at all. I order food on it if I'm going to get a delivery. Yesterday I had a conversation with Donna that used to come in here. That's all I did on Messenger yesterday. I used to be on it all the time chatting with people. I don't use it anymore. That's my silence. And it's really nice. Because now, say if I want to have a look at a conversation, or if I want to find some information on it from a conversation I had last week, it's on that first page because I'm not chatting with people all the time now. It's very freeing to disconnect from the social media thing and to not feel the need to have to respond to everyone and all that. Anyway, sacrifice speech for a day in order to really hear. In the morning, light a candle, gaze at the flame for a few minutes and breathe slowly to relax your mind. When you're ready to commence, take a deep breath and say, Goddess, Universe, I offer you my sacrifice. Then snuff the flame with your fingertips. Your grand silence is begun. If necessary throughout the day, you can write notes on paper, but do not text or type emails. This is a time of planting in the physical world, not the virtual. When you can't immediately voice type thoughts and opinions and feelings, it forces you to truly listen and see what's happening around you. It's a version of being planted. You remain quiet so you can learn and grow. Before going to bed, light the candle again. As the flame brightens, open your lips and take a loud, audible breath. Your first words to break the grand silence can be, Thank you, Goddess, Universe, for accepting my sacrifice. Blow out the candle when you're ready to sleep. Day of silence. Well, that can't be today for me. I've got a lot of videos to make. The Eight of Swords, yeah, kind of looks like it. Silence. Has anyone done it? Has anyone done a silent retreat? I haven't. I've been on a retreat, but not a silent one. And I've never done that. Like I said, I'm being almost silent, but I'd have to stay in. Couldn't go out there and not say hello to people. That's what I was thinking. Silence, yeah. But yeah, as soon as I read that first line, as I said, it reminded me I am almost being silent now on Messenger. It's great. It's so freeing. These things like Facebook creep into your life and start taking over sometimes. Like on my business page, Facebook will like message me. Facebook, a computer, messages me trying to get me to do stuff on it, and it's like, no, what the hell? This is meant to be working for me, not me working for it. Yeah, you have to wait till the kids are not there. I'd have to stay in because I couldn't go out. You're locked up. Yeah, I'd have to stay in to be able to do it. I couldn't be that rude not to say hello to people. But I guess that's not really talking, is it? Interesting concept. Yeah, you'd have to pick your time. Has everyone eaten chocolate eggs? Choc fast? Choc fast. Let's get some tarot cards out. Yeah, I do too, Christine. I spend a lot of time not chatting or messaging anyone. Now, I used to do it a lot, but we never shut up. There you go. Yeah, your friends would show up. I know that's what I was thinking. I was thinking, imagine if I went training. I don't have to say stuff to them, but they'd be like, what's wrong? Or you could pretend you'd lost your voice, couldn't you? They'd be like, what's wrong with Claire? Why is she not saying anything? Even if I just went out there. Like with Thai, you say hello and then you have like these conversations like, have you eaten yet? It's just like showing your concern for somebody. Like, where are you going? Or have you eaten yet? You have these nothing conversations, but it's important. It's people checking in on each other. Let's get some tarot out. Get some more messages. And get some coffee. I didn't get myself a chocolate egg. I think there's one shop here that I could have got one from. I did so much online shopping yesterday. I got some coffee beans because they're like half the price. Then I can get them in the shop here. If I get them online, I got some new training shoes just because they were on the homepage and they're only 350 baht. That's so cheap. That's like $40 for Adidas runners. Special because it was 4/4 yesterday, 4th of April. What else did I get? I got so much stuff yesterday. Belfast folk are never quiet, just like the Scots. I've got Belfast roots. My granddad is from Belfast. Nine of Cups. Oh. Nine of Cups. Well, maybe that silence, maybe that will show us how loved we are. People are concerned about us. Got the Magician on the bottom of the deck now. There was a lot of that energy in the energy update that our wishes are trying to come through, but we've got to kind of sort stuff out first. I need to get some more coffee because I'm actually getting really hungry. And then I'll read the Nine of Cups out from that book for you. But Nine of Cups is that fulfilling our own wishes kind of card. I always feel like the nines have got that single energy as doing it for ourselves. But yeah, it's about the wishes being fulfilled, our wishes being fulfilled. So with that Magician on the bottom, what that's saying to me is that the universe is trying to give us what we've asked for, but we've got to do some shifting first. And I think it's a cutting someone or something out. But we'll see where the cards lead us to. Anyway, I'm going to read it out of the book because I always get extra information from those books. My kitchen's so clean. Got no dead books around me. Sink. See how long it takes for more books to die around the sink. You got a new deck. Magician flew out. Awesome. I like the Magician. Okay, Nine of Cups, Nine of Cups, Nine of Cups. Here we go. One of the most joyful and harmonious cards of the tarot, the Nine of Cups indicates a time of satisfaction and completion. Your wishes and desires are finally beginning to manifest, leaving you with a renewed sense of emotional stability and spiritual strength. You're at a healed stage that comes after struggles have passed. Now is the time to enjoy life's pleasures and luxuries after everything you've worked for and experienced. A positive balance of self-fulfilled dreams and intuitive insights. Your instincts and psychic abilities are on high. Trust them. Yeah, cutting the narcissist out. But that's what I was getting from this, is like, it could be something as simple as that. Just letting go of something suddenly allows all your manifestations to come in that you've been working toward, just because you've got rid of that negative energy or an energy that you were sharing, that you were collaborating with unknowingly. And when you release that, suddenly your stuff starts manifesting. Mr. Bowers, need your advice. Is it crazy to think I found what I found? Shall we ask the crystals? Is Mr. Bowers crazy? Is Mr. Bowers crazy? Is Mr. Bowers crazy? Oh, no. I wanted the green one to come out. Oh no. Video Clara is way behind. You're not crazy. Let's find out more. Glasgow. I used to live near Glasgow. Dalry. Mr. Bowers, what have you found? Is it whale vomit on the beach worth millions of dollars? I can't deal with Video Cloud being so far behind. Okay, Mr. Bowers. It's certainly a change from the past. Look here, you've got initiated up until now. This means you've initiated something new from the past. I mean, from a change from the past. So it's a shift. This is new energy for you. Initiating up until now. You've set off on a new path now. Manifesting something different for sure. That's great. That's like the start, the end. Something has ended in your life, bringing in new energy. Oh, I let go to that guidance. So yes, you are moving forward on a new path now. Of course, there's going to be challenges along the way, but you've leveled up. So, there's always I always say like there's going to be 50% challenge, 50% gift, But where the more work we do on ourselves, the better and better and better things get. And I'm not sure it's the better and better things get, but you just stop reacting to stuff. So, like when the negative shows up, when those challenges show up, you stop reacting to it so much so it doesn't feel so bad. Even try to let it go and it fought back. It wants you, see? So yeah, surrender. Surrender to the guidance. So you're being led to something, aren't you? You're being led forward. It's good. It's good. No more muggles. We've all got an inner muggle. Embrace your inner muggle. And everyone else has got an inner muggle too. There's no such thing as the perfect person. Apart from me, of course. Apart from ourselves. Oh, it's 7:47. That's my number. Well, that's exciting, Mr. Bowers. Remember that from the trains. 9 of Cups. I need to start the camera again because it's lagging too much. No, it's not working. Oh, seriously? It's not working at all. Hang on. What have I done? Oh, there we go. Oh, still lagging. She wouldn't do that. Scottish borders. Oh, God. I'm having camera difficulties. So frustrating. I don't like when stuff like this goes wrong. It's just boring having to keep on doing this. There. Now I've not lagged, so that's good. It was actually fixing itself. Okay. Take that back. Being alone is easy for you. Yeah, when it's your choice, it's easy. Yeah. When it's not your choice, it's hard. So we've got the 9 of Cups. So things are manifesting. Our wishes are manifesting, and it might surprise you that letting go of something is just like the final release that you need to actually bring those things that you've been asking for in. Let's get another tarot card out. So some new gym gear arrived on Saturday. You might have seen my picture on social media in it. Orange, it's out there on the line, but you can't quite see it. So it cost me around 160, camera's broken again, $160 for the gear. And then the import duty on it that I had to pay when it showed up here was about $60. No, I think it was $140 that the gym gear cost. And $60 import duty. I don't know why I'm like staying in front of the camera when it's not even working. Oh, come on, camera. What the hell? It's so frustrating. That's crazy. It's supposed to be about 30%. That's not 30%. When she asked me for that amount of money, I was like, the gym gear was like almost close to that amount. Well, I guess it wasn't. I actually figured it out afterwards, and it was about $140 compared to $60. But $60 really. Oh. Mary Ellen, thank you. Mary Ellen, thank you for your donation. What does your higher self want you to know? It is coffee time. Mary Ellen. Oh, nice. We've got freedom up until now. So what I was getting from this, why I said oh nice, was I was getting that there was a new level of freedom is coming for you, Mary Ellen, and you might have not realized that you were restricted in an area, and then now you're free. It's like something is showing up for you that sets you free in a way that you didn't realize that you were tied down, which is how the laws of the universe work, because if you're not even aware of something, then you're not manifesting it. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, I can't get specifics on that, but it's really good energy. Something that's been holding you back is being lifted now. You can't type, read, and listen at the same time. Okay, so that what I've been talking about, there's something to let go of today to set us free. That is going to be kind of presented to you. I guess that's going to happen for everyone, but it's going to give you freedom, and then the sabotage that you had, the resistance that you had to getting what you want is going to be lifted. It feels very much to me, Mary Ellen, that it's just like a gift from the universe. Something is removed, and then it's like, woo, like, yeah, it happens for you. It happens for you, this release, the thing that's been sabotaging you. That's really good. You're sitting in your shed looking at the nose. Yeah, I was clearing stuff out yesterday. It's not very often that I feel like cleaning, but end of the world. Oh, here we go. Hello, prison night. Right, let's get another card out. You're welcome, Marianne. Yeah, that's exciting. Keep us updated. Here we go. The Knight of Cups. Da, 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 da. Coming in with a love offer. I did myself a tarot reading this weekend, yesterday, and it was the Knight of Cups was my outcome. The love offer. Knight of Cups. In another reality, 3G killed us, and then 4G killed us, and then 5G killed us, and then... Oh, the conspiracy theorists are always right, aren't they? Oh, no. They've never been right. Knight of Cups. Following your heart, romantic proposals, charming, artistic, caring. When the Knight of Cups comes up in a reading, it can signify you or someone you may know. This card is the card of proposals or emotions of love. The Knights are on the go, and the Knight of Cups wants us to follow our heart. He can be gentle and kind. He signifies a middle ground or a peacemaker, so you may find yourself breaking up a few disagreements. You are perhaps able to see angles and aspects of situations others have not yet thought of, which gives you an upper hand in disagreements. But you also have a gentle approach. Are we? We're in Queen of Swords today, I don't think so. About telling others about the angles and aspects of a subject, which is what will make you a great mediator. I think more the reversed energy with this. Dropped offers. Yeah. I don't know. So for some of us, the Nine of Cups being granted, and part of those wishes apparently are a relationship. It's interesting, isn't it? Because we're setting off on this new journey and told to be silent, and then in comes this offer. This could be about like dropping other love offers and then a decent one coming in at last. The Night energy. I just did some interesting. I just did an interesting private reading before cafe about relationships and who we attract and when. So when we start out as a teenager, we haven't thought about what we want in a partner generally. We're just operating from that sexual energy, like the root chakra stuff, because we're just finding out about that, And some people never get past that, right? Some people never get past that teenage, never actually think about what more that you want out of a relationship than that. So the Knights kind of, yeah, very much that teenage energy, thinking that you know it all, but you don't know a thing, and thinking that you can offer it all. How about those guys that think they're just like, they've got what you want, baby? You're like, seriously, you haven't a clue. But that's the Knights to me. They've got that teenage energy, thinking they know it all, thinking that they can offer it all, but not really having that. Where's Timothy? Indeed. I think maybe, what's he doing? Working on vehicles. This is general. When I pull out the cards that I put up here, it's all general. Yum. Right, let's get more tarot cards and see what's going on here, because we've got a love offer coming in, and our wishes are being fulfilled here. If anyone wants a mini read, if you've got a question for your higher self, don't forget, just check out that pinned comment in the live chat there. It says, I better say what Tim always says, right? It says, it's by donation. So super chat, super sticker, PayPal. There's a PayPal link in that comment. And if you've got a question for your higher self, just put a Q, capital Q at the start of your comment, and I can find it easy. Look at the letters. For everybody. They tend not to be for me anymore, the readings. It's very rare now. They used to be for me a while ago, last year. Tend not to be for me anymore. It's funny when like people message me like thinking that the reading that I just did on YouTube was about me. It's like it wasn't about me. This is my job. So the love is here. Oh, that beautiful light's coming through the trees. So the lovers, okay. So Knight of Cups. A romantic offer coming in. Watch out. How are you vibrating? What have you been focused on? Have you decided what kind of partners you truly want? Or are you just still being like a teenager? Just attracting randomly? Focused on past experiences, attracting more of that? Or have you got a list? You're like really clear on what you want in a relationship? So if someone comes up, gives you a love offer, you're like scrutinize them going, no, actually you're a teenager and you haven't got all that you say that you've got. Or no, you've got what I'm looking for, mister. Let's go out on a few dates and let's find out more about you. Sandy's dating. You're crazy, Sandy. Yesterday's picker card was like, oh my god. Yesterday's picker card was a good one. Hey, next relationship. I'll record another one tomorrow. Tourists. My carrot plant's doing good. This middle one out there. That is a carrot. That is a basil. This one, I don't know what it is. It's exciting. It might be a capsicum, I don't know. I can't remember what it is. She did tell me when she gave it to me, but I remember. Oh, coffee's strong. You didn't have the spider on your ceiling that's going to fall on your bed. Important question. Once worse happened to me. It was a cockroach and it landed on my face. Oh, it's giving me the creeps even just thinking about it now. A cockroach fell off the ceiling onto my face. Cheryl, is the spider on your ceiling going to fall onto your bed? Yes. Yes, it is. Oh my god. Is it a big one? Right, so we've got the lovers. So it's kind of in line with the energy update for today, which was saying, become the Queen of Swords, say no to something, get rid of someone out of our life, or some kind of narcissistic behaviors. And then money comes in and our wishes come true. And it was like, it was the King and Queen of Pentacles, so it was like a divine union kind of thing can come in then. And as I said, magnets, if you're a positive magnet and you've got a negative magnet right by your side because you're different polarities, like the codependent and the narcissist. You get rid of the narcissist and then your magnet can actually work because you've not got an opposing magnet by your side. Karma can actually come in. You can manifest. The universe can give it to you because you're not going to share it with someone that's got the opposite karma. Who wins out? Who's got the strongest karma? The narcissist or the codependent? Cancel each other out, right? And so once we get rid of that cancelling out energy and decide to be around our own type or by ourselves until we find our own types, you might be surprised at what can come in. Spiders. I'm looking forward to 7G. I'm all for faster internet. Six of Voices, being given a helping hand. So it's like she's about to flick that little dude. off her fingers. Timothy, where have you been? Tim coming in like a superhero. Okay. This Six of Voices is about the universe helping. Every single time I hear it now, every single time, my guides say, read it out of the book. From this muse deck. Why? They want me to read the muse deck all the time now. Six of Voices, read it. Read it out the book, Claire. Read it out the book. Okay. I need a pee. Okay, I need a pee. And then I'll read it out the book. I'll get the book out because I might forget what I'm doing. Right back. Think I'm connected again. Just check. Been cutting parts off trucks. Ash is Timothy. Keeps on changing his name. Wants a lot like tarantulas. Talking about Australian spider. The big one. Squish it. Okay, Six of Voices. Hang on. I've got banana issues. Our bananas are originals. They have seeds in them. Right. Break your teeth, seeds. I should throw it out. Sorry. I have a banana tree grow. Original bananas. Six of Voices. Transitions. Help coming from unexpected places. Quiet movement. Successful expansion after a period of difficulty. Crossing thresholds. Changes, realignment. Distance covered in the hands of the muse. She stands at the edge of her sanity, not knowing how to go any further, but knowing she needs to cross to the other side. Looking up at the heavens, she sends a silent prayer for help and is answered by a lightness that she hasn't felt for so long. The Muse of Difficult Transitions lends a helping hand to those who seek solace and passage to new states of being, living, and loving. Ah, okay. This is why I had to read it out. Because we've got the Knight of Cups and the Lovers there. Been seeking solace and passage to new states of being, living, and loving. So those that have been asking for a new way to love, not particularly a new person, not like wanting a new relationship, not like the old one. So it's a new way of loving, right? Asking for a new way of loving rather than a new person. So maybe like me, you're just like, I'm not sure whether I want another relationship. So, but we are asking for something even better than that, a new way of loving. Like I've been saying about the twin flames, twin flames coming together, not like any other kind of relationship that we've experienced before, different kind of relationship. That's how we know it's not all of these crappy relationships that all these people that say that they've got twin flame relationships and it's all tumultuous and crap. That's how we know it's not that, because what I'm being told is this is a new kind of relationship. And those that are seeking new states of being, living, and loving. Sometimes the way across the river is unclear and muddy. Yeah, we haven't a clue. We haven't a clue how to get there. It's got to be gifted to us in some kind of way. We've got to be led forward because we don't know how to do it. If we knew how to do it, we would have done it already. I'm talking about society now, not on a personal level, and on a society level. If we knew how to create these relationships that we really want, we would have done it by now. In these times, the Muse asks us to be open to receiving help from wonderfully unexpected places. Trust that serendipity will find you. Look for kind gestures of beauty and keep seeking the bright waters over tomorrow's horizon. As these root and stir inside your soul, you'll be moved in the direction of small miracles. Yet forward she crosses, her passage of silence, like laughter without mentions, pervasive steeping, inner quiet, helped by kind intentions. Right, silence. Everybody, zip it. Right, there we've got silence again. For those of you that are late coming, the homework today is a sacrifice. What can you let go of? It's our voice. It's that no longer responding to it. I'm no longer responding to it. I'm no longer giving it any of my energy, my focus, my effort, my words, my messages. I'm no longer responding. Silence. What would you do? What would you all do if I just sat here in silence? You'd probably all keep on watching, wouldn't you, you weirdos? Absolutely, Christine. We all do. Whatever level we're at, we all do. Well, interesting, isn't it? Silence, yes, silence again. Sometimes silence is more powerful than no, right? Yeah, it often is. Because I don't know, some people seem to have a big problem with ghosting. But if you really are cutting off your energy, you're not doing that by staying and fighting with someone. Or even trying to get closure, in other words, trying to get your way, your resolve kind of thing. It resolved in your favor. That is just changing the energy, but being in the fight, just continuing being in that same energy. So that's not the way we cut something out. Sometimes it can be a clear no, but then we don't continue the conversation after that. If you continue the conversation after that, you're not letting go. So there's something in the silence. There's obviously something in the silence, isn't there? Otherwise, we just have to be quiet for a while. The cam froze. Yeah, that would be it. You'd have like an hour of you all saying it's frozen, it's frozen. I'm not getting the spinny wheel there. It's frozen. And I just sit here. Silence is golden. Yeah, it's true, Mr. Bowers. That's what makes you all cool. You weirdos. People reveal themselves with silence as well. What I mean by that is, in the energy update, I was talking about saying no to someone and letting themselves reveal themselves to you. Those people that can't take a no, that aren't actually loving and respecting you, because as soon as you say no, they go mental at you. Another way of weeding them out is being silent. Oh, they don't like it at all. So they, meaning people with narcissistic traits, those that kind of let it rule them. Yeah. Those that let it take over them and operate predominantly from that space. Silence can weed those out. Have you ever done it before? I don't know. I've got a lot of friends, right? And if people are self-loving, you can not get in touch with them for months and they're fine. They're cool. They're like, hey, how are you? Some people, they're like getting the daggers out after 2 days. They really reveal themselves in silence. So we've got 2 powerful indicators of whether someone should be around. One is saying no to them. One is being silent with them. They reveal themselves. Give up having the last word, exactly. Because that's our ego, isn't it? That just wants to win out, really. So those that really have a massive, massive problem with ghosting or with silence, being ignored and all of that, it's not that big a deal, really, is it? It's not. What's this? It's a guidance reading. Cool. I've been busy with guidance readings this weekend. Well, even this morning. What have we got coming up in a few days? I think it's available. Not yet, maybe not. I don't know. Okay, I'll make some available. I've got so many videos to make today. The married man doesn't understand now. Yeah, just zip it and stand. I was recently told I could consider myself blocked. Yeah, consider yourself blocked. This is the last time I'm going to say this. Go on then. Don't ever say it again then. So shut up then. Oh, there's 2 available. You see, I already did it yesterday. That was generous as well. 2 available. It's being generous even though I didn't want to do any readings. I did a couple of them yesterday. I've got another card out. So if we're cutting energies out of our lives, we've got to be serious about it. We've actually got to do it. We can't say we're cutting something out and then keep on doing it or arguing with them and stuff. So I can always tell, like people will post on my YouTube videos or something saying, if they would just leave me alone. And why can't they leave me alone? Why aren't they going out of my life? It's like, hang on a minute. You're the one in control of that, so you must be baiting them all the time, continuing to argue with them, because it's quite easy to get rid of someone out of your life. We let them, right? And why do we let them? Why do we let them keep on pestering us? Because we're liking the attention. Because drama feels better than nothing until you get on purpose and start doing good things with your life. Oh yeah, your family cut you off and you're like, hallelujah, I'm free. It's a page of wands. Oh, look at him, little cutie. He's a kid with his little wand. Okay, I'm told to read it out. There isn't a book for that one though, but of this one, Shreks would block you. Block them. Now that's something that I find really hard to do, to delete the number. Not that I want to get in touch with them again, but I want to know when it's them getting in touch with me. You know what I mean? Page of Wands. I'm going to read it out of this book, the Light Seers book. This is a child. Something stuck in my tooth. It's a bit of a banana. Page of Wands. Happy like a child. Yeah, you can't cut that contact off. That sucks. Damn it. Page of Wands. This is a child. Explosive creativity and infectious enthusiasm. Ideas aplenty. Creative beginnings. Look, camera stopped. I was just in suspended animation then because it got me thinking about something. You know, did you ever have at school when you were little time, like open time to do anything that you want? It used to be my favorite time. Sometimes I don't know what it's called or whether it is called something, but at school, and I used to love it whenever it happened. It was the best thing ever. We used to have this like free form, I guess it was PE, physical education, sports, but it was more freeform than that. We just like went into the school hall and then this is when we were little. Um, we would make all these tunnels and stuff out of the chairs, make like a maze and climb and crawl through the um, the legs of the chairs, putting cloths over it too. It was great. And what made me think of that is the enthusiasm of children. If you're given free form, if you're allowed to do whatever it is that you want, say you've got a day to yourself and you can do whatever the hell you want, a child is going to go yay and just make something, make a game up out of whatever's there, right, straight away. Give a kid like 2 minutes of waiting for a bus and they'll start playing. What was it those kids were doing? This weekend I was around some kids, I can't really remember where I was, but they suddenly started playing at something, and I was like, that was so totally what I would do in this situation when I was a kid. There I was being an adult not doing it. So sometimes we have to give ourselves free form time where we can do whatever we want and then bring out our childlike qualities of being enthusiastic about playing, I guess. They have to know what you're doing, do they? I guess all of my exes know what I'm doing. They're probably watching me. Probably not. But if they do wonder what I'm doing, they can watch me. Oh, watch me doing it. Anyway, back to this one. Explosive creativity and infectious enthusiasm. Ideas aplenty, creative beginnings, a newly found inspiration, honing a new skill or passion, curiosity and trying new things, gifting yourself permission to dream, great energy for creative ideation and brainstorming, a youthful spark. This page is a free spirit who carries infectious enthusiasm with raw, exuberant creative energy, and pay attention to the new ideas that are bubbling to the surface at this time. You'll find flashes of inspiration here, inspiration that comes bundled with massive potential. If you're feeling the creator angst of not having any solid plans to bring these insights to life, let go of the need to formalize your plans right now. Giving your ideas the space they need to develop before sharing them. That's what I was getting. We need space to be able to do that, right? It's when you're waiting for a bus that the kids suddenly make up a game, wherever it is that they are, with whatever it is that they've got around them. It's that space. That's when the creativity can come through. We've got to give ourselves a space, that time for free form play. Like I do it Wednesdays and on Sundays and my space days, where I'm not focused on my business and I can focus on other things. So I can give myself space to do other stuff. And sometimes I do kind of worky kind of stuff, but it's not really worky kind of stuff. It's more like learning about that camera or watching a YouTube channel. I've got two, I'm watching a lot of the two particular channels at the moment, nothing to do with this work, but for creative ideas and stuff like that, you've got to give yourself space to be able to do that, right? It reminds me of something in school. I don't know what it's called. Does anyone know? Did anyone have that kind of thing at school? Like it's just open and you can do what it is that you want now, and that's when the creativity comes forward. Giving your ideas the space they need to develop before sharing them prematurely will allow their wings to fully form. Their potency is limitless. Let them breathe. Spend any extra time in the pursuit of imagination. Yeah. Well, not just extra time. Set time aside to be extra time so that you have that pursuit of imagination. We need space for it, right? It's like when I worked in corporate, it was when I was pregnant each time and I had maternity leave. I'd only ever like stop work a week or two before my due date to have more time with the baby after, because I only got 6 months off. But it was always when I was on maternity leave that I'd have so many different business ideas. It was the space that inspired me. Spend any extra time. No, make extra time in the pursuit of imagination. If you're feeling any lack of ambition or drive, or feeling devoid of the inspiration that this card illuminates, know that you'll find this fire when you allow yourself to dream. Give yourself time. Learning the bass. Cool. Yeah, go for it. That's why we've got to have time off, right? Yeah, recess. It's like recess, but it's, yeah, I guess it is. yourselves playtime, we used to call it. Playtime. And so, putting this together with the lovers, all of this, the lovers and the Knight of Cups there, and these new kinds of relationships, a new way of loving that we've asked for. We need space for that. We need space for that. What does that even mean? I just stay in the playground. Okay, one more card. Tarot. Should think about finishing soon because I've got a lot of videos to make today, and you know what my voice gets like on a Monday. The Spirit of Cups. The Spirit of Cups. Opportunity and creativity. So the spirit of love, opportunity and creativity, creating something new, giving our space to create something new. This is about these new relationships. I'm sure of it. So let's go back through it. What have we got here? In light of that, wishes. Our wishes being fulfilled. The Nine of Cups. The Knight of Cups. Love offers, but I was picking up that immature kind of, I got it all. Not believing them. You don't have it all, but I do want a lover, but I want a different kind of a lover. I want a new way of loving. And the universe is helping us to have this new way of loving. But we need to be in this, giving ourselves recess, giving ourselves playtime, space to create something new. Well, that can mean like give yourself time after a relationship ends so you don't get into the same one again. Giving yourself a creative space to create a new thing, to get in the Spirit of Cups, new opportunities to actually create something new, a different kind of relationship. Went on a quest yesterday, an old game I invented, even forgotten the rules. Oh, cool. Yeah, don't lose your imagination. That page of wands as well, the child, the inner child within, like our inner children, they know what to do. I mean, they know how to be a human being. It's how to be a human being, not just how to be a child, it's how to be a human being. We're born with all of that. Every single child does the same stuff all around the world. We're born with it. We know how to create. We know to play. We know to imagine things. We know how to live and how to love and all of it. Then we're adulted. Oh, we didn't have cell phones. Okay, let's get some more cards out and then I'm out of here. So it seems to me like some of us have got some letting go to do. To learn another instrument opens up to more people. That's a message that's been coming out in a lot of people's readings as well lately, is don't look for people on dating sites because they're the ones that are desperate and wanting someone else to make them happy and they're looking for somebody. Just start doing fun stuff and meet real people where you're doing fun stuff with stuff that you're interested in. Look at this. A burst of magic. The lotus flower opens out of the mud, out of all the crap that you've been through. So magic happens. A doorway opens to something new. Like something new, exciting. Grand symphony. Co-creations. Co-creating with others. Oh, is someone coming in? Is this love of someone coming in that is equally doing that? I want this new way of being. Could be. Get one more. what it is. Two cards keep on coming out. They're beautiful cards, but again, I just want one card to come out. Dating sites. And how to find a desperate person who's not making themselves happy. Go on a dating site. They're all there. Or go to a bar or a club. Find them there too. The wholesome ones that are loving their lives and living their lives. You'll find them loving their lives and living their lives, doing other stuff. Walking in the rain. I like swimming in the rain. It's great. At last we've got one card. Waking the Lion. The power of us. Powerful creator forces that are inside of us. Oh, look. Kid wishing for something. I want to get some of these cards out and then we'll finish. Oh, pain in my elbow. We've got the wheel. Indecisiveness, allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. Let's not do that. Let's get on purpose. Let's dream a new dream. Let's persistent. Psyche said persistence there. Dream a dream. Be persistent. Follow it. Ask the universe. Let's not ramble aimlessly. That's a good place for you to be right now, Christine. That gives you the solid, what do I want kind of thing. It gives you that solid foundation to open up to good things. Yeah, when you open up again, you'll open up to good things because you'll just be ready to. Not to relationship, to doing something good for yourself, and then that will open you up to good people. Flag. Don't be tempted to lower your standards. Don't do it. Don't go on that dating site. It's doing the same thing again, isn't it? It's like, oh, how to find a muggle? How to find a mate mate with a muggle? Well, you go on Tinder and then you meet up with them, and then you convince yourself that you've got more of a connection than you have, and you see the potential in them to wake the fuck up and become somebody decent. And then you waste some years with them. Don't be tempted to lower your standards. Don't give up. Hey, Heather. Yeah, just work on yourself to turn up. It will do. But the places that they turn up in, the places where you're having fun, where you're doing your recess thing. Next, an emotionally secure, loving family is important to you, which is why you chose the opposite to be born to. Those are the you that resonates with. So creating something new, yeah, a new way of loving, a new way of being. We're climbing towards success. Love it. We're getting there. Psyche says, keep going, keep going, keep going. Persist. I'm taking you there. I'm helping you. New direction. I love this card. I really love the imagery on that card and the color of it. It's very pleasing to me, that card. So zip it. Zip it. Be silent. Maybe to the old. Yeah. Can be interesting, Mr. Bowers. There we have it. That's today. That's the advice for today. Be silent. Say no. Be silent. And then give yourself some recess to pursue a different path, or just be open. Saying like, universe, is that all you got? Come on, show me something new now. Give me something good. Let's do things a different way. And then be silent and wait for it. So thank you everyone for coming along. Happy Easter and all that. And let's do it all over again tomorrow. I do have reduced priced new moon readings, 2 of them for today, available on behealing.com. If you want to book in for one of those, you can. Otherwise, I'll see you tomorrow. Great at attracting hookers. I do the same, Sandy. I'm like, no, 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 no. It's just like exercising the Queen of Swords, isn't it? That's what Tinder's about. Then you feel better because you rejected hundreds of men. Oh, you see your friends that are actually in relationships on there, and you're like, you fucker. Does she know that you're cheating on her? Anyway, see you tomorrow. Report back tomorrow with what's going on with your silence and your nose. Have a nice night, day, whatever. Bye.